It's another day, another session of Chance Man. So, progress report. Let's take a look at the stats. So, we got attack and we got strength to at least 65. So now we have access to the Warriors Guild. And also, since the main thing from Warriors Guild we want to go after are the defenders, I appropriately got my defense up to 60 so I can get Dragon Defender, hopefully. But there might be a time where I will need to tap out, you know, and probably like do something else. See, I got all the way up to 70 agility and got full graceful. Pretty good. Oh, and we also got mining up to 45 at least, because we are going to be heading on over to the quarry over here. Go about messing with the sandstone and granite and get the variations of that stuff. So I believe we're guaranteed 6 rolls from that. We'll have to take a look. So let's see, sandstone. Oh no, wait, there's 4 different sizes here. Yeah, 4 sizes for sandstone, and as for granite, there's 3 sizes. Okay, 7 rolls. 7 rolls for this. With a handful of them that I could use for whatever weird reason. I don't quite recall what. I mean, at least with sandstone, because I think you can like grind them up or something with a nearby grinder and you can make buckets of sand. It's a very niche thing, which I believe I've already rolled for the sand here. Yeah, I did. Okay, what else? So yeah, I do have a few things in here that we want to go ahead and start with. That being, we got ourselves a mystery box and reward casket for beginner. I just happened to get that while I was actually mining shooting stardust, you know, and I just got the geode. Did the beginner clue with 2 steps I can do, and boom, we got it. All right, so I checked through the mystery box to see if there was anything that I can get out of it. There are still some. That being, I think it was steel bar, mithril bar, and hang on, I have that listed somewhere in here. Stale baguette. It's always the stale baguette, you know. But anyways, let's open up and see what we get. Body rune. Ugh. All right, now let's take a look at beginner casket. Oh, I don't think we ever gotten Staff of Fire yet. And is that Dagonoth something? That's Stretch Hide. Ugh. Oh no, wait, it's actually Steel Battle Axe that we rolled with. Funny. I didn't think we rolled with Staff of Fire, but colored meat surprised. But yeah, Stretch Hide. Yeah, Stretch Hide, I think, yeah, is something that's dropped by Dagonoths. So yeah. All right, so we can go ahead and take Steel Battle Axe off the list wherever we can find them. All right, good. So anyway, let's go ahead about heading on out over this way to the quarry. All right, so judging by the amount of news that we're getting day by day, I assume that's what they're doing to hype up for the whole Gridmaster thing, is of course more news on it. And as of today, they showed us another grid, that being having to obtain a rare item, a unique rare item from Tombs of Amasket, which is going to be a bit of a problem for me because I've never done raids. So that means that between Wednesday and the 15th, I would have to get a crash course on how to do Tombs of Amasket. I heard it's doable solo, and you can have it adjust in such a way where you can, you know, do things as easy as possible. But of course, the rewards is not going to be as good. But you take things one step at a time, of course. And the reward for having to complete that task is a voucher to get one of the mega rares, that being, of course, the iconic Twisted Bow, the Scythe, or Tubican Shadow. And so far, with what my theory crafting is going to be like, is going to be very range based. Just because since I feel strong attraction to use Power Miner as my starting relic, because with it I'll be able to, you know, stockpile on a whole bunch of steel bars, and then when I get Production Prodigy, then I'll be able to make cannonballs, and then work on range a whole shit ton that way, and then perhaps end up getting Twisted Bow when I get that one reward. But anyway, let's go ahead and mine some sandstone. Some more shade remains. Gotcha. All right, was there sand? Yeah, I mean, I think I did have like sandstone somewhere on the list. Oh, yeah, right here. I have that listed right on here. All right, just keep mining until we get the other sizes. 2 kg. Okay, we got the silver sickle, but it's not the blessed one. But I would need to use the mold for that one. So we haven't, unless the sickle is sorry, not the. I meant the mold. If the mold is untradeable. Here, just so that I don't drink a whole lot of water. Clay. See, clay rocks I was not expecting here. Let's see, 5 kg for, that looks like a roe. Or oh wait, test salt. I almost got confused to that roe thing that you get from fish. All right, so what's left? The 10 kg. That's what we need next. There it is. Looks like hunter. Oh no, it's mummy leggings, which I guess is clue junk. Ugh. Not a good sign so far. All right, granite. Oh, it's a hard task. Oh, now we got, wait, jaguar fur? Is that a full unlock? It is. So what can I use jaguar fur for? What's the mix hide base? Item purchase at the first store at the Hunter Guild. Oh, I see. So yeah, it's a component for making the mixed hide cape, which if I'm not going to be able to do the fight caves, I guess that's the closest thing we can get to like strength bonus on a cape slot, of course. Amulet of Eternal Glory. Okay. Gaddy. Alright, now we just need, what was it, the 5 kg. There we get in there. Obviously with a mithril pickaxe, it's going to take a little bit. There it is. Ugh, and we conclude with a frickin' set. So it's interesting when I was combing through the unlocked list to see like where everything is categorized under. So I guess if we include what we just got right there in terms of item sets, 2, 3. So now there's 9 like sets that I have unlocked. Stuff that I never get to. Also, so I noticed the XP thing. We should go ahead and reset that. So that would go ahead and give me a whopping 20 with that one. All right, what's next? What else I had on my list here? Well, first and foremost, let's just do this, just to get out of here. I do not want to be dying of thirst. Okay. There were some other little things I want to do before we go over to the main thing today, which is having to go to the Warriors Guild. Yeah, let me see about having to get on over to the tower here. Tower of Life, that is. Apparently want us to use Nightmare Zone, but why? It ain't gonna work. I do have different methods. God, if I knew if I was going to be going that way, then I would not have wasted my home teleport. See, I believe I can just go and catch a charter ship till I port Khazard. Yep, that's what I thought. And just do that. So that was unfortunate. Having to get my mining all the way up to 45 and gotten 7 rolls, and none of them immediately helped me. All right, so anyway, a little thing that we can do, even though that I thought that we had to start doing the Tower of Life quest, what we can do is pickpocket these workers for a triangle sandwich. Brunhasta. Isn't that something, well, let's see, item sources. Huh. These are drops from the brutal red and black dragons. Now, there is a thing that you can do with learning, doing the barbarian training mini quests. Oh, wait, no, I have to do that thing in order to wield the weapon. Damn. Well, let me take a look at the smithing portion of it. Well, yeah, I can't do it because, of course, the key thing with it is a hammer. Guess we're not getting it. Also, I think my latency has gotten better with my camera now, so it doesn't look all sluggish. Ah, yes, there's another thing that we can go ahead and do, and it's quite funny actually, because where did I kept those water skins? Oh, I kept them in that one here. Yeah. So here's something interesting. So, of course, with the existence of the gemstone crab, I go about trying to make use of it as much as I can while I'm at work, so that you know, I get the AFK stuff. But by some miraculous incident, when I was having to check the phone, I just happened to see the beekeeper random event show up, and I was able to get the hat. So now I can actually use this instead of insect repellent in order to get a bucket of wax. Also, hi, Scotty, welcome. So after a bunch of patience, we can now go about doing that part. All right, over to these parts. Whew. I'm actually sweating a lot right now. It's supposed to be like, supposedly it's supposed to be like one final, you know, thing where it's like so humid or something before it actually, where the 60s becomes the highs. So whew. How's it goes on the chance man? Well, I just did 7 rolls with the sandstone and granite combined. None of them immediately helped me. So yeah. In fact, I don't even recall the last time I've unlocked what is considered like a quest tool or something. Obviously, the only one that mattered right now is a bucket. I don't know, maybe after accumulating the whole beekeeper thing, we might be able to get something. All right, let's see. All right, take from beehive. There you go. What 3 doses is that? Combat potion? Oh my Jesus. You know, I was kind of a little curious at first, seeing like, is there like some sort of market for this? And like, no, the daily volume is like 3,700. And it's like, I don't know. Oh. Well, actually, we'll just keep that because, wait, no, hold on. Wait, hold on, the wax thing. You know, I might as well just make it now. Do I have swamp tar? I do have swamp tar. And the cake tin. I don't have the cake tin. What the frick? there a general store in here? Does him count? Got a way to train hunter without lamping for ampling, so that free up your... That's for other things like wood cutting. So you found a way to train hunter. So what would that be? It would have to be like some tool. Oh, I think I can only do that probably during the quest. Okay, well, whatever. Some sort of weird thing that's needed for like troll romance quest. So bird snare. Now, that's pretty much as basic as you can get. But yeah, anyway, a combat potion, 3 dose. There is an item source for it. Apparently Tarn's Lair. And the sergeants in the Bando section of God Wars Dungeon. And potion packs from Mastering Mixology. Also have Red Feathers, so I can at least farm an item while doing that. See Red Feathers. Oh, it is a wait, you've also unlocked Red Feathers? Because can Red Feathers be used as a substitute for like arrows and such? Red Feathers, along with other red color feathers gathered from the... can be used in place of regular red feathers in the fletching skill. Huh, so they only mentioned fletching, but they didn't... wait, hold on. However, they cannot be used for... okay, I was about to say, like, what about fly fishing? Then no, that's not the answer then. Okay. What's next? Well, I suppose we go on to the main event, which is having to go to... see what the... okay, minigame teleport is still down. That would mean I would have to go through White Wolf Mountain in order to get over to this place. And it's probably going to be something that I'm going to hate. Just because I'm not going to be doing a traditional way of gathering tokens this time. Because I do not have a full armor set of anything. Ah, dang it. Freaking shortest path. Get out of here. Wait, am I actually at a high enough level that they actually did not attack me? Wait, I thought there was like a level 64 wolf on there. Yeah. Do you have a damage spell for demons? But there's no way to get lava runes. Oh, the damage spell, that's the one in the Archaea spellbook, is it? So what are those things called? Like Demon Bane something? Max head of 16. Oh, well, that's good then. I like the sound of that. Okay. Now made it inside. All right, we need to go ahead and check those trade windows with other NPCs. I know one of them that we want to get is a defense potion, but let me check. Are you the... yeah, you're the cook. See, nothing there. Oh, see, you're the potion seller. All right, defense 3. For a drink. Oh, Dwarven Stout, mature. Yeah, that... of course that involves the whole brewing stuff. Darn. Yeesh. I'll just sell that back. Although I might need it. Well, actually, no. Wait. Actually, what am I doing? That's a 3 dose. I can use it to, like, you know, decant it into the other doses. So how many would I need? Let's see. So I need a 4, 2, and 1. So if I decant to 4, that turns into a 2. So I'll need 3 doses. And speaking of doses, something I forgot to collect, which is the super anti-poison. So what have I rolled with that one in terms of doses? 4, 1, and 3. Okay, so I'll have to talk to the guy at the GE for that last part. Can only do 2 and 4 right now unless you have 2 dose. There actually is a way to get around it. Because when you talk to the guy over here at the GE that does the decanting stuff, And if you also have like coins in your inventory, you'll use those coins in order to purchase vials that's needed in order to like bring it down to the appropriate amount of vials or doses and all that. And he can give you the other amounts. So yeah, I'm able to do that. Because I know what you're thinking. Because like, you would think like, oh, I would have to like drink a dose or having to use it on certain doses on itself. But then like, no, we can just have the NPC do it for us. So yeah, I just need to get 3 doses of this when I talk to him, and then mess around with that as well. See, hold on, that would, let's see if it's 3. Actually, maybe I could just do like some of it for myself first. So if I use it on this will become 4 and this will become 2. And for some spicy tomato. Wait, what? It rolled for 4, but not 2? What? Wait, did I already roll for 2? Let's see, defense. Oh, I did. Okay. I wasn't aware of that. Where did I get the 2 dose? Oh, right, from that maze thing. I completely forgot about that. Did I do something about energy? Yeah, I did all 4 doses for energy potion. Okay. So yeah, so I need the other one here. Okay. All right, you're someone where I go about claiming tokens. Which, by the way, we need to take a look at alternatives having to get warrior tokens. So unfortunately, the animated armor ones, which are the better ones, we simply can't do. However, we'll take a look. Let's see here. Let's see, there's catapult, shot put. Okay, so I mentioned, apparently there's a calculator for this. And there's also an option to use dusted hands, which is grounded ashes, which, let me look that up. I think grounded ashes is using a portion of metal on ashes. Yeah, but I have not unlocked ashes. So I can't really do that option. So anyway, strength 66. So I hit submit, like there is a 69% chance to successfully putting the shot. Nice. On success, the shot would travel 10 yards. I would get 13 tokens. Regardless of success, the attack will drain 17.4% of your run energy. Oh, really? Let's see. Hang on. Let me see. What about this here dummy room? Oh, that is confusing. So apparently there are corresponding dummies here in this room here that you have to hit with the appropriate attack style. Which I don't even know if I have like all of those things. Well, okay. Oh, no, hold on. Says I need to have an option that has crush, stab, a defensive, aggressive, controlled / accurate. All right, so how does this work? I don't know if anyone has ever... Hold on, in terms of unlocked items, did I... Okay, so apparently this other one is called Jimmy's Challenge, where I have to like balance barrels on my head. And this is all dependent on how my energy is like. What about the catapult room? Oh, at least with the catapult room, they actually gave me like an estimate. That being like 750 tokens per hour. Not acceptable. No, so catapult room's out of the question. All right, well, let's see. Where is... Would that be like upstairs? Let's see, that's the... Yeah, that's the catapult room. Yeah, I believe that's the one with the shot put. Okay, so that's the pile that I want. Need my hands free. Oh, I have to take off the gloves. Let's see, standing throw. let's see, how many tokens was that? 13? This might be doable. Well, because looking at something else like at animated armor, like if you went for the ones that is completely recyclable at the bare minimum, which is black armor, killing each one gets you 20, whereas to probably doing this, which gave me 13, I do think this is satisfactory enough. See, that's another 10 yards. Now, actually, I want to take a look more at that calculator because they did mention about like the success rate. Now there's apparently something relating to the combat achievements where if you get easy or medium, then you get more tokens this way. Which I don't know what I can do to like, So at least 38 combat achievements will get to the easy combat tier. Oh, hello. Nope, nothing out of that. Really? Anyway, there was the calculator. Well, after I used one and I was like at 86. Okay, so maybe I can do it like multiple times. All right, what would it be like if I was to do the 18 pound and being at 100? Oh, what about the like different throwing styles, I wonder? Yeah, standing throw is the best one. Does graceful reduce the cost of this? I mean, it doesn't say anything about graceful. I just assumed that like if you had your full thing equipped, and it'll just be back up to 100% already. The only part is I have to take the freaking gloves off every time. All right, so I'm wondering the strat for this right now is that like I keep doing this until the moment that I first fail, then I go about waiting until my energy's back up to 100. Yep, see, I failed that one, so I just have to go ahead and wait. And I'll go ahead and claim my new one, new tokens. 49. You know, I should probably take a look into the whole combat achievements, just to, well, first before I do that. So yeah, if the case that we get like more warrior tokens for having to do, for to gain combat points, we should look into that here. See which ones are considered the easiest. Yeah, some of the basic ones I see here are things just like, you know, killing a fire giant, black dragon. Well, I can't kill a bloodveld yet. Greater demon, hellhound. Oh, that reminds me. I do need to stop by Vanica to get a new task because I did do the crocodile thing off camera. Yes, it was as bad as you thought it was. I don't know if I'm powerful enough to fight Scurius, though. What is considered like, you know, like bare minimum equipment for mid-low level? Well, I don't know if I can get away with with a mithril skin, but let's see, Scurius, DPS calculator. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. Simply because I don't have a way of having to like restore my prayer to long enough to like kill Scurius. Oh, anyway. Dang it. So let me go and claim those. Exactly 100. Well, I did coincidentally complete... Wait, did I? No, I didn't. That was odd. Yeah, let's just take a look at kill count here. Giant mole. Obor. Hill giant, moss giant, and fire giant in the giant cave within the Shazian region. Now, see, like, it doesn't have to be easy. It's just that easy just grants a certain amount of combat points. And there are some things that are locked behind, like, skill requirements, such as, yeah, 62 for, like, the worm. Obviously, priest in peril to get to the burrows thing. Druidic ritual to even do that rejuvenation potion. See, what about like medium tier here? See, Wintertide champion. A lot of things with Wintertide, but I still don't have the stuff for it. Also, I need to set out like a notification, like if we're ready to like do this. Bruh, seriously. See, I wonder if it's probably better to like, let's see, where is that calculator again? Because I say like, how many times does it, energy does it use up? Because it only does like a certain amount. Then I keep failing it. What the? I didn't know that was going to happen. Why did I get the feeling that I probably lost tokens just because I almost threatened his life? Well, not threatened, but like almost like cost him his life. Well, I suppose I can go ahead and just yap a little bit more about like what my strategy is going to be with messing around with Gridmaster so far. So again, I feel that my strategy so far is going to be very range based, just because of if I do the whole power miner thing and then accumulate a whole bunch of steel bars and then get production prodigy to make them into cannonballs, and then I'll be able to get a shit ton of ranged XP that way and get that whole thing capped out. Now in terms of range gear, I have to refresh my memory on that one, because again I assume that the event is going to be Iron Man, so oh boy. And the thing to keep in mind is that we're not restricted on regions, so we have the whole region for us. I should probably see the calculator what it would be like if I was like, I don't know, like 25 run. Oh wow, the chance like drastically goes down. Just want to see like if there's like a bit of a threshold here that's reasonable. I say if the run energy is like below 80, then I say we give it a rest, you know. That's another 10 yards. Let's see, that one costs 15 on that. See, I'm looking at the tooltip. I don't know if the timer is taking into account the regen rate a lot better. Also, come to think of it, like, so here's an interesting thing about the energy potion is that without having to like lose a whole ton of money, I would have to get them all changed to 2 doses. Because once I have like a 1 dose, I have to drop them. Yeah, because I think the only way I can try to like spam my way through this whole mess if I was to have a bunch of energy pots. Now I have unlocked the 4 dose, so I can buy it straight off the G. Yeah, you know what? Why haven't I done that yet? I really should be like stockpiling on a whole bunch of that energy potions. Oops, that I don't know fire here. I don't know if you guys can hear like the windows like ding whenever the notification goes off. I don't think it does because like my audio setup does something different. I mean, if you are hearing it, then I apologize. I understand it's obnoxious. Why did RuneLite tell me that? I had the normal turn thing off. The frick? All right, so first off, let's see about having to, get over to here. If I use the minigame teleport, I won't be able to get back to here easily. So instead, I'm just going to go ahead and run over to Vanica and having to see what new thing I can get. Yeah, I'm glad that I noticed about the whole thing with the energy pods, so like what I have unlocked. Because if I didn't have that unlocked, I probably would have done the whole like shot putting off camera, so you guys don't have to sit through that. The whole point is that we try to get a whole bunch of rolls on camera as we can. I understand like this game is meant to be like a lot of grindy, but like there's only like so much talk I can talk, which is barely. At least now that I have like the full graceful set, running is going to be a lot more manageable. So there's a bit of a progression update. In terms of total items that I have rolled and unlocked, is now 122. And unlocked items that have been like, and items that have been unlocked but not rolled is now like 361. Anyway, cross your fingers for hill giants, because if we do get that, then we can fight cyclopses at the same time with this. Trolls. I'm not upset by that, because I can fight them over that's south of the Chambers of Zarek area. I thought that while I was in the neighborhood, I'd go ahead and get that, but we're still doing Warriors Guild stuff today. All right, now that we're here, let's go about looking at the potions I was talking about. See, this here being, of course, the anti-poison one. Let's see, super. So we want, take a look at rolls. Okay, so we want 3 dose on this one. Let's see, decant. We want 3 dose. Cooked jubbly. I was gonna say chompy, but that looks a lot more bigger than that. Here, let me get these out of their noted form. Because I don't want anyone else touching that. Anyways, yeah, defense 3 here. All right, so we have 1 of these. Now we just need to get it down to 1. And that's for another Bob shirt. You know what? They can go and fight over the defense 1. Did I grind up a unicorn horn? I did. Yes. All right, so how much of a ridiculous amount of energy pots do we want? You know, we'll round this up to like, 200. And we'll go ahead and talk to you to decant them down to the 2 doses. All right, so we're all set with this one then. Oh no, actually, still have a little bit more. Oh, hold on, hold on. That calculator. Let's see, where'd it go? I lost it because I had like so many tabs open. Okay, so they don't take carry weight into account, so like I can just fill my whole inventory full of that stuff and go from there. Let's see, anything else while I'm here? I'm not seeing anything. So yeah. All right, back to the games room, or rather, yeah. Space blocks. Client of Karen, since color failures can be. Wait, what do you mean by space blocks? Or what do you mean like space? Like if your inventory is full or something? I don't know. But you said colored feathers is used as a substitute? Does that question use X mark the spot? Oh, you meant spade. I guess that was a bit of a typo there. Also, wait, this thing restores 10 energy? Really? Huh. Let me toggle back to unlock here. All right. Well, I actually realized I need to have an open inventory. Just because I need to remove the gloves. Bruh. Wow, I can't even add that. No, because I was curious like what the price is for like a 1 dose. All right, I'll look it up this way. 73 coins. Well, technically, since I bought them at 4 doses, it would be 47 coins per dose. So so that means that I'm losing 47 for having to drop these. Let's see if I can get away with one without sipping one. Nope. See, while I wait for that, let me see. Cooked jubbly. Oh yeah, that's part of recipe for disaster. Okay, I was wondering where that was all coming from. Yeah, I'm glad that I remembered having to that I have like energy potions unlocked. It's definitely speeding things up considerably. Well, so I thought. Here, let's claim these. Let's see, 149 now. Well, because like maybe I won't be able to like get like, well, because I'm trying to recall like how many tokens would it take like in one sesh trying to get all defenders, which I don't think. Oh, Josh, because the maximum that you can have at once is like 3,000. I don't know if I'm willing to like wait like that much to do that. Like I certainly feel I want to go for as long as I can to, you know, like I find this bearable, you know. Now the thing to keep in mind is that I don't have to work tomorrow, so it's like I can go for a much longer session if I need to. All right, keep going until I fail. I jinxed myself. All right. All right, so anyway, since I've been assigned to fight trolls later on, notable things I can get from them would have to be a variety of warhammers. So there's steel, black, and adamant. Of course, a chance of getting the troll head and raw mackerel. So that's what I have for finding those. See, and now you're probably thinking like, oh, well, you're right near like the troll stronghold. Why not go there? Then it's like, actually, I could check. Because like I know there's that passage that requires the climbing boots, but believe it or not, climbing boots are actually tradable. Wait. Hold on. So wait, hold on. I can buy it from a Tenzig through dialogue. There's like no shop interface that prevents me. So that means I can get another roll. See, Death Plateau quest. See, is that the start of the whole troll thing? Now, is that the first thing that we do? Well, actually, can we Well, here, let's go and continue doing this sesh here. See, Death Plateau is the first one. Okay, I see. See, like, I wasn't sure if I had to do, like, the prerequisite steps of the quest before I'm able to talk to Tenzig, or can I just talk to him at any point to, like, get the climb boots? Not sure if any quest outside of Birth Up is needed, though. Well, I could have sworn that I seen something for something, that one troll quest where, like, you have to go far enough to, oh, here. Where you have to go far enough to, where you can get to the God Wars dungeon. Like, there's, like, partial completion of that. It's either that or you have that one sword hilt from doing the combat achievements. See, I wonder if maybe if I was to get, like, at least, like, 500 tokens, that'll be satisfactory enough to, like, get one or two defenders. I don't know. Because, like, once I'm in that room, I have to be fast because they cost, like, 10 things per minute. Do I have the ale unlocked? No, I don't think so. Because, like, yeah, because, again, I was looking at the steps for the quest, and it's like, it did say, like, have an ale for it. Asgardian ale. Okay, so I looked further into that quest, and, like, yeah, there's, like, other things for it. I need to have bread and trout unlocked. Because you say you talk to Tenzig and ask for his help, and say help you in return for 10 loaves of bread and 10 cooked trout, and you'll hand us some climbing boots. So yeah, I can't. Anyways, my reason for asking for it was just have to see, like, since I'm in the area, I didn't know if, like, would I find trolls along the main way up here? I mean, since I happen to be in the neighborhood. Which I don't even know if, like, if those ones right here in this area for trolls have, like, a different drop table versus the one that I saw south of the Chambers of Zarek. So I guess going back to talking about Gridmaster, in regards to that one perk, the combatant. Actually, why am I calling it perk? It's relic. I don't care. I'm calling it relic. Anyway. So the combatant relic, after killing an ogress, where you have to choose 3 combat skills, and then you get, like, shared XP across the 3 of them, basically. What do you think is the play for it? I mean, so far with my strategies feeling like it's very ranged heavy, I definitely have to choose range as one of them. But I'm wondering like what the other two will be like. Because with magic, there's multiple ways to train that up. Like, you know, you cast high alchemy during your downtime while you're like doing agility or something. And obviously there's combat stuff, other utilities, teleports, you know. So I don't think magic is probably not the choice for this one. For prayer, I might choose prayer. Because like I don't know if there's like, so I'm trying to recall, like, how did I manage to, like, get prayer up to 99 during Leagues 5? Because I feel like there was, like, some sort of viable option that I abused the heck out of. Anyways, you said you've not checked out the official bingo out yet? Oh, they have been teasing it pretty much daily right now. Wow, you serious? 2 fails in a row here. But yeah, that's the second option. I probably would choose prayer if, like, if standard ways of like getting prayer is going to be, since I would assume it would be like very Iron Man-y in terms of getting things done. All right, keep going until we fail here. And that's where it ends. All right. All right, nearly 700. That should be enough for probably like 2 defenders. All right, so we got that. All right, now I need to look up Cyclops. I'm trying to remember like what their attack speed is. Because I think it sounds like 5 ticks. Oh, no, it's 4 ticks. Okay, so that'll be easy to get into the rhythm with. All right, let's gear up. Yeah, I think that'll work. Now, if I tagged all, yeah, okay, so we would do that. Thing is, I only want to go ahead and tag the 56 one. In we go. All right. Ooh, Black Knife 4. Looks like a Team Cape. Team Cape 12. All right. I shall assess where that cape is once I get the defender. Also, it looks like I was in here long enough so that the aggression timer is gone down. Hey, look, there it is. Well, I guess I got too excited when I got that bronze defender. I forgot to like, oh yeah, where's that Team Cape at? Holy shit! Iron already. Okay, now that I'm standing outside, let me go ahead and look that up. Let's see, that one is from Ian, who is located at the Forgotten Cemetery. See, not a bad spot. Let's see. Team 12 Cape from Ian at Forgotten Cemetery. You got 24, which is super deep wildy. Was that like the one that kind of like wanders around the demonic ruins? Right close to the gate? Because I had one of those too. Next to the agility curse. Oh, that's even worse. Considering that agility curse been a hot spot, you know. Ooh, adamant 2-hander for Torg legs? Torg plague legs. I believe I unlocked the damage variant of it, but now I got the full repaired one.
Water.
Water. Okay, I will do it. Ooh, bump the mic. Thanks for hydrate. We're right now at 32 counts for Cyclops at the moment. Mithril dagger for... Oh, mithril boots. How fitting. Ah, was not expecting that. 65 at 65 total levels as well. Oh, and a drop too. The heck is that? Opal ring? Oh shit. Even more opal related things I can mess with. Ah, if only I can unlock the damn freaking opal, you know? We're at 51 Cyclops right now, and feeling pretty damn dry trying to get that steel defender. Oh, here we go. Oh, regular? Is it regular? Oh my god, it's regular. Holy shit. Regular D-hide body. Okay, let's go. All right. I'm pretty sure there's like more than one spot that sells it. Yeah, I definitely have to look into that once we get the steel defender. If it would please show up and end the frickin' dry streak. What the hell? Ah. Misclicked. Kill count number 66, and these things are dicks. This dry streak, please. I'm curious. Because like some of the stuff that I gotten recently, such as, yeah, like this black two-hander, that's 1 out of 100. Defenders are supposed to be 1 in 50. What the shit? Because the last remaining thing other than, you know, like seeds or the like the rare drop table is the adamant mace, at least for the ones here at the top floor. One at the bottom floor has like a different drop table. Anyways, if I get the addy mace first, then it's like, what the fuck, game? Have I not registered to you saying like, hey, you're supposed to be dropping the steel defender? Oh god, not now. This ain't a good time. Well, hopefully I get placed back inside the thing and it won't... whatever. See, and the reason why I'm doing this is that, like, once I've gotten, like, all the costume pieces, any subsequent things with the mime show should give me, like, XP lamps, you know? So I think the problem is, like, when I get ported back in, I think it's going to reset the aggression timer. Yep, it did. Ah, no. Oh my god. Get away. See, this is why I want the aggression timer, like, to do its thing. There we go. Kill count 83. Where the fuck is that steel defender? Well, I got about like 2 minutes left here. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I think the moment, like, when I got, like, those 2 defenders back to back like that, then it's like, well, your luck is spent. Get wrecked. Seriously? Just please let me finish this here. And just to put salt into the wound, roll the gem drop table on me. Wow. We ended things with like 88 kills here. We only went up to frickin' iron. That is just insulting. And I got like all but like 1 item left on the frickin' drop table. Oh, well, for rolls I can get, which is the adamant mace. Jeez. Man. I don't recall that the defender grind being like that brutal. Alright, so we rolled the mithril dagger off of here. Yeah, steel two-hander. And the black two-hander. See, like now we should go ahead and about looking at things I have unlocked, such as, you know, the D-hide body. Oh, fuck you. I have to complete Dragon Slayer 1 in order to equip it. I thought that only applied to the room plate body. Fuck, dude. Okay, well, other than that, yeah. Not much I can do about that. See, there's opal ring, but I need to have the ring mold. What else? Yeah, mithril boots. Which enemy drops that? Jellies. Okay. Well, what was the Slayer requirement for that? 52. Okay. So yeah, anyway, the Torg Plague legs here. Oh no, wait, I was confusing it to the plate body that I have both fully repaired and broken, but no, the plate legs is different. That we only have like the fully repaired one. Which, I mean, it'll drop fully repaired anyways, if I recall, so. Okay, why did it do that here? There. All right, well. Where else does the animate mace drop, I wonder? Because maybe if I can go out of my way, having trying to get it elsewhere. Nah, best chance is still Cyclops. But I can't do it in Catacombs of Corrent. But, see, I was hoping that I would go about having to, like, do it off camera, which I guess so I will have to, because that grind, holy shit. I bet my coffee's gotten cold after that one long dry spell. Nope, it's still good. Just need to finish it off. All right, now I suppose we'll go about, I guess, fighting trolls. See what we can do to get our hands on those warhammers, I suppose. Here, let's type in trolls. I guess the one we're looking for is, like, I guess just mountain trolls. Yep, Death Plateau. Yeah, I don't know if they have like different. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter where I do them. I'm trying to recall if like Death Plateau is considered multi-combat. And if there's also ones that are ranged, unless it's... There wouldn't happen to be a prayer altar around here, would there? Yeah, in there, but... nah. As if. Oh no, there's one right down there. I mean, it's not that I mess up my prayers too much, where it gets absolutely drained. Okay. Alright, so now I forget about what's up this way. Because like, I don't know if like there's like some of them that are ranged that'll like attack me if I walk up here. As I try to walk up here. The answer is yes. Most definite yes. Okay, instead I'm gonna go over to south of Chambers of Zarek and deal with them over there. Here it is. See, which one's the closest to a minecart? They really like to point towards this one. Okay, well, other than that, whatever. Yeah, just go south of here. I need to give myself like a good head shake after that, because like I was like staring RNG in the face, and this time it won. Ugh. And it wasn't even for rolls, it was just for goddamn defenders. All right, now what is their attack rate? 6 ticks. Okay. If that's the case, I need to have a visual metronome on me here. Here, let's see if I can go by and put that above me here. So we turn that one off. Show tick number above player. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, hello? So they're one square. Huh. I found a safe spot. Well, I suppose like this right here is considered one, but like this right here is like, well then. And now kill Mogers. Except I don't want to. Very nice. 2 rolls on this one. For clue junk. Huh. Okay, limestone, which I've mined before, so that's a full roll and unlock on that one. Alright. Alright, so that was a black warhammer and then the head. So that means that there's just 3 more things we can get from them. Ooh. Well, aside from getting seeds, but like it's just didn't really care. Hang on, trying to do this single file here. There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot. Since I'm not so pressed for time, since I'm not in that freaking Cyclops thing anymore, I should probably go about picking some of these, you know, loot here now. Also, aggression timer's done, so... Oof. Oh shit! That was for an R seed. I was not expecting that. Also, what kind of wine did I unlock there? That definitely looks very Volumor coated. Oh, it hurts me that I can't pick it up. Alright, let's have a moment to look up that one thing here. Alcoholic drink sold at Moonrise Wines on Alderan. Yep, I was correct. Alright, let's add that to the list. Let's see, on Alderan. Alright, at least I got, like, you know, something to chase as well. Whoop. Oh shit. See, there's an herb I can actually keep. So interesting thing about the Renar seed, I believe. Yeah, I need to get rid of this off of here. So yeah, I think the whole trying to pickpocket the Renar seed from the master farmer is again one of those things where it scales based upon your farming level, I think. Master farmers. Herbs. Yep, that's part of the thing. So rarity scales with farming level up to 85. So yeah, the chances of getting that are still just so astronomically bad when I'm at level 2, so like that. But compared to something, I guess, like Mountain Trolls, where my kill rate is like, oh, hang on, let me turn this back on. I probably won in 181. Yeah, that's drastically better. Whereas compared to if I was trying to pickpocket it, it would take roughly like 1 in every 3,000. Granted, pickpocketing is faster than killing, but I don't know, like, who am I to complain about that? Just thought it'd be like just interesting odds to point out. Law runes, can't complain about that. Nice. Raw mackerel 4. Oh, Kelquat keg? No, damn it. Freeman's Ale mature 4. I mean, like, even then, if it was a Kelquat keg, like, I still need to be able to, like, farm that thing. So it's like... Oh, yeah. Because let's say it's not the... You know, 164. So it's not the rarest one. That would have to go to the Adamant Warhammer. Noted coal. So 33, there's now harpy bug swarms, which I don't even think they have like anything interesting on their drop table. So let's see. I have to bring up that harpy bug swarm. Apparently a steel full helm and steel boots. How can a swarm of bugs be holding have like a... I don't know why I'm questioning it. Freaking Gillinor, for crying out loud. Noted raw mackerel. Didn't know they would drop as noted then. Huh. Nice! Rarest drop from that. Wait, 2-dose magic potion. Let's see, magic potion. That can be a drop from Grotesque Guardians, but again, that's Mauritania. All right, well. See, all we have left to try to roll for is the Steel Warhammer, which shouldn't take long. Let's see. Now, if I somehow get my hands on a clean dwarf weed, there is one other... Wait, no. I was going to say, like, because I haven't really, like, unlocked any dose of magic potion other than 2 just now. So I was going to say... So yeah, again, nothing we can immediately do with that one. There it is. 34. I'll cut sapphire and then diamond. Did I hit like the gem drop table like so close to each other? Hold on. I need to look at that. I did. What the shit? You know, like, you probably could have given me like, oh, I don't know, like any of the half keys instead. Or talismans. Eesh. Oh, and now it dropped ruby on me. It's going into the gem drop table more than frickin' getting that frickin' steel warhammer. Like, how? The game's just mocking me at this point. Oh, would you look at that? So that's my helmet. Gotta be honest with you, like my attention span is getting all weary because having to trying to like, you know, prayer flick at the right time. I've been feeling a little bit, so it's just like, ugh. And I don't know if like another break is gonna really do it. So I think I should go about having to get like those 2 remaining things that we can get right away, which is having to get that that 1 wine in Alderan and that team cape. And I think that'll be good enough. All right, so where's Alderan? Right down here. So where is that? Moonrise Wines. So be this right here. Boy, there's been like some weird inconsistencies with RNG here. Not a whole lot to be able to progress with defenders, but like drops is like weird. Like I got like so much onto the freaking gem drop table with those trolls here, but it's for stuff that I've already unlocked. So it's like, well, what the shit? Oh, wait, where's my graceful leggings? All the way in tab 6 for some reason. All right, Alderan, expensive thing, of course. I should go about having to do some more thieving off camera. I know I'm quite the poor boy, but now that I'm seeing the cash stack going like underneath like 300k, then it's like, here you are. Oh, is that blighted? Oh, blighted anglerfish. You know what? That might be the thing that I need in order to be able to sustain myself quite nicely while I'm in the wilderness. Cause there's still a matter of you know, picking a time where I need to fight against those zombie pirates or anything else out there. Cause there are some improved drop rates for like a lot of enemies, especially when I have to do the, you know, Slayer stuff. Now the thing is, I think there was a thing with having to do Slayer tasks out in the wilderness with specifically the magic axe, because the only location for those is in that magic axe hut, and the only way to get in there is to use a lockpick. So if I was to get a wilderness Slayer task for magic axe, I would be soft locked. I believe that was the case because I think that's what Gudi occurred with that, I think. And I don't know if you can somehow try to reset that task or something, or you have to like go out. I actually don't know. You just have to go. I think you can only try to probably like save up points and try to cancel it. Maybe I don't know. I've never done any Slayer tasks when it comes to wilderness. So speaking of which, we need to head out over to that forgotten cemetery. Like I'm dragging all the way over here. So just to inform myself, what are the traits of blighted anglerfish compared to probably like the regular ones? Okay, so it does do that health boost thing still. Variant of anglerfish that can all be in wilderness, Ferrex Enclave, Apparently in the Castle Wars lobby specifically. Alright, so let's see that it wants me to go out that way here, but first I need to go about, you know, positing my graceful first. Oh, right. If I need to get that team cape, I need to have cash on me. Say 50 coins. Oh, I almost got near that archaeologist. That would have been no bueno. Oh, great. Yeah, why are you out here? Pfft. Dang it! Stop it! Oh, dear Lord. Jesus Christ, stop. Dude. Jeez. Oh my God. Isn't that what I'm trying to do here? There you go. Holy cow. Is that studded body? No, it's trimmed. Fuck you. Wow. Eh? Can I climb that? Says you can't reach. Okay, so I guess it's a one-way. Oh, hello there. Can't believe I'm doing this out in the goddamn wilderness. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what I was expecting from that, but yeah. Is there anyone at Green Dragons? No. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and embarrass myself. Take me. Yay. Oh, wow, I apparently had to like drop a few coins from that. Huh, interesting. I didn't know that the set target can also work like outside of the map here. Saves me a little bit of time, I guess. Well, aside from that little mess up with that Team Cape thing, yeah, so I guess takeaway from this would have to be, well, now I have access to blighted anglerfish, so if I got any wilderness related things to do, I have a source of food for it. And surprisingly cheap when I saw that price. I just need to go about having to roll it and then go from there. And now we enter post commentary Wickman for the remaining stuff here. Mainly because I was burnt out having to live stream this. Because, you know, I've been doing this for 2 weeks. You know, I need to give it a break. Plus, I need to, you know, step away just a little bit before we start with Gridmaster. That was coming up soon. So here's what we got for the remaining time that we have left here on the account. So finishing up the troll task, I actually ended up rolling up the Snapdragon. Get myself a black full helm, giving me the full unlock for that. Then here I went ahead and grinded up a whole bunch of warrior tokens here to continue the defender grind. Having to get myself the steel defender. And we got the adamant mace, having to roll the super restore 2 dose. And of course continue on with the defenders with the black defender. And of course mithril. And for this one we rolled the gem drop table for that nature talisman, which nets me clue junk. And then finally the adamant defender. So yeah, no rune defender this time around, but most likely getting it next time. And then the remainder of my time I went about doing some thieving in hopes of having to get one of the rare jewelries, which I did, which is a diamond amulet for, oh, ain't that a little bit of foreshadowing, Elder Chaos robes. But yeah, that pretty much concludes the second 2-week session of Chance Man. So I'll see you sometime in the distant future.